Pranam. Sangamitra ji. Good evening. Good morning, Lubna. How are you? Thank you. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good afternoon. How are you? I am fine. Thank you. Okay. I am fine. Hi, Sangamitra ji from Nairobi, Kenya. Great. Uh, Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Aditi. Good evening, Soumya. Finally, one question. Yeah, Sagittarius ascendant Venus in Mula. Venus in Mula, Jupiter in Jyeshtha. I hope pada lagna is what it means. Venus in Mula is very difficult for relationship. I have Venus in Mula, like lots of abrupt ending to relationship. Means person is having a relationship, then abruptly it is ending and all that. Painful endings to the relationship. So that is what Venus in Mula represents. Jupiter and Jyeshtha can give high desires of like, okay, I should have great authority and all that. Authority recognition for relationship matters it is difficult, but for career matters then these placements can help. How Ketu behaves in Capricorn. Capricorn is the sign of authority and recognition, and Ketu is separation. So this person doesn't want to get into any authority or recognition kind of thing that I should get this authority or that authority. Now it depends on the authority related with the house. Okay, like a Ketu in Capricorn in fourth house, that means person is not seeking authority at home. He's seeking authority at work. Ketu in the third house Capricorn shows that person is not seeking authority through self efforts, he is seeking authority through working under others. This is the kind of difference can come up. What are the differences? Effects of debilitated Vargottama planet. Vargottama means planet which is in same dignity in all the charts of a D1, D9, D10 main divisional charts. If a planet is in same dignity, so they say that it is like a person gets similar type of result throughout life. Similar, okay. It doesn't mean that good only. It means similar. So whatever result you are getting of that planet in your early life, same result will be continuing. So if that planet is giving you good result, the same result will continue in your later life. If that planet is giving you bad result, that same result will continue in later life. If that planet is giving you average result, then average result will continue in later life. If Jupiter is placed 12th from the moon, okay, how will be Antardasha of Jupiter in moon's Mahadasha? person will feel this sort of like loss. Okay, person will feel that okay, I'm losing things in my life. Okay, he may feel that okay, I'm putting lot of effort, I'm giving lot of energy and all that, spending my time and everything, but I'm not getting that much of result. A sense of loss will be there in 12th house related matters. Okay, in this Jupiter Dasha. Mars 10th house Cancer rising. What profession it can give in general? Moon Mercury in 5th house. Profession will take some time, but mainly like when Mars is in 10th house Aries, it is Martian type of like person can be interested in military, police, any defense security kind of work. So these type of works are very generally suitable for Mars in 10th house Aries person. How we know a spouse or married life through Upapada Lagna. Please read my views on marriage and astrology. They have no connection with each other. Please don't ask questions surrounding marriage. Okay, it is of no use. Shani in 5th house, Moon with Rahu in 7. Health कैसे रहेगी? It is difficult. Like Saturn, Rahu are like in the 5th house. Okay, Saturn in the 5th house, Rahu is in the 7th house along with Moon. Person can have lots of stress. Like Moon is getting impacted by Rahu, Saturn both. So it is like lots of stress over this mind. So it is a stressful mind. Person can have mind related health issues, mental health issues, anxiety, depression, and all that. Person should like meditate regular. What does Moon Ketu in 11th house in Gemini indicate? 11th house is the house of income and gains. Any malefic impacting 11th house and the second house, both these houses, any malefic impacting these houses shows person's inability to make money or save money. Okay, then this type of thing can happen. Ketu Moon together can make someone very research oriented. Moon is mind, Ketu is research, inquisitive. So the person can research a lot, but and at the same time, when it comes to relationship matter, they find this emotional disconnection. That I'm not finding any connection with other people at all. So this type of thing can happen with Ketu Moon combination. Okay. So this is the thing. Just a second. Right. Then this they are in Gemini sign, and 11th house is also sign house of entrepreneurship. So for business matters, it is very good. Like this person can have thousands of business ideas. So there it can give great result, but when it comes to emotional relationships or dealing with the finance, and this person may have to learn a lot. Okay. Venus in 12th house for Scorpio Sun. Uh, Partnership or relationship in foreign lands. That is the most common thing for like a Scorpio ascendant, because Venus rules the 7th house and the rules the 12th house. It is sitting in the 12th house. 7th house is relationship. 12th house is foreign land. Some foreign connection with the with the relationship partner and all. And then this like as Venus is like seventh house is also business, so they can gain a lot from business in foreign lands. Like most of their clients can be from foreign lands. That can be the result. Rahu in 11th house in Cancer. For emotional life, it is like difficult, extreme emotions, either too happy, too sad kind of thing. So there they may have issues with people. They need to strike the balance in their emotions, emotional life, and all. So that's where the real trouble can come up when Rahu is in Cancer, balancing their emotions. Should meditate regularly. Should meditate regularly. Uh, must meditate, I should say. Must meditate regularly. But when it comes to career-oriented matters, again, it is very good position for entrepreneur. They can nourish other people through their entrepreneurship. Currently, I'm going through the dasha of exalted Venus, and I'm enjoying a lot with watching movie, delicious food, etc. In future, it will affect me badly, or it is the dasha. Obviously, if you become overindulgent, then it is going to affect you, right? Everything is fine in limitations. Okay, everything is fine. Means even drinking alcohol is fine once in a year or once twice in a year. Okay, limitations. We should, as a human being, every medicine of ours has some alcohol ingredient in that. Alcohol is used for medicines also, right? We all know that. So even alcohol is healthy for us. It can bring good health if it is taken in limitation. And if you cross limitation, even your generic food can be causing some difficulties. So it depends on the person. Okay, that like whether he knows his boundaries, limitations or not. Can good ongoing planet transit have positive impact on difficult dasha? In some areas of life, only like where it is transiting in that particular area of life, the person may get a little bit of better result, but overall dasha has higher say. Namaste, Gaurav ji. Uh, Is Saturn always a yoga karak for Taurus ascendant person? Right. Yoga karak is like a planet ruling one kendra, one trikona house. Any planet which rules one kendra or one trikona house, one kendra and one trikona house in your chart can be your yoga karak. Okay. So this is like a Taurus ascendant person. So Saturn rules the ninth house. Saturn also rules the 10th house. So it rules one Trikona house, one Kendra house. So this is where it brings this yoga karak impact. But as per Saturnian nature, this is the most important thing we need to understand, that planet is not going to leave its nature, basic nature, just because it is becoming yoga karak or vargottama or anything. Even Saturn exalted, even if someone has Saturn exalted, then also it brings difficulty, because Saturn itself represents difficulty. So even here, where it is becoming Vargottama, it is not that okay, now Saturn is all good. Nothing like that. Saturn is still delay, hard work, perseverance. Person can get good results of ninth house and 10th house here for Taurus ascendant, but with delay, hard work, and perseverance. These three are key words with Saturn. We can expect a result only after delay, hard work, perseverance when it comes to Saturn. What are the effects of fifth lord in the eighth house, eighth lord in the 12th house for Scorpio ascendant here, fifth and 12th? For Sagittarius ascendant, sorry. Fifth and 12th are the same. Fifth Lord and 12th Lord. Sagittarius. Okay, Mars rules fifth house. It sits into the eighth house. It is debilitated. It is like difficult. This person should be careful about like traveling, driving, and all. Like Mars itself represents bloodshed. It is in eighth house, Cancer, debilitated. It can bring accidents and surgeries. So, the person should be extra careful while traveling, driving, or just be about his surroundings where he is right now to avoid accidents and any kind of sudden fall kind of thing. Then this another thing is this eighth lord in is 12th house. So even like moon is debilitated. Moon is ruling the eighth house and it is sitting in the 12th house, Scorpio. So Mars is not getting support from its lord also. So this is like difficult for health related matters, for relationship related matters. It is difficult. Where it can be excellent is psychology. This person can be a very good psychologist. Um, this Ramdas, although he had a, like a Gemini ascendant, upside down chart from Sagittarius ascendant, but he had the same placement. Mars debilitated, Moon debilitated. So this is where psychology can be a strong field for them. It also shows that their love romance matters can be very unstable, or like they can go through major instability through their love romance matter or through their first child. Are you a vegetarian? Yes, I am vegetarian. I don't eat non-veg. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Completely sadhu type person. Okay. So this is the thing. Rashi Kark Moon Lagna, please tell something. Rashi Kark. Okay. Moon Lagna. Moon is in Cancer. It is like a very emotional person. That moon in Cancer is like a double energy of same thing is coming. Like Moon represents emotions, Cancer represents emotion. Highly emotional person. This person can have like same thing like extreme of emotions, either too happy or too sad. This type of effect. Again, regular meditation can help. Is Lagna Lord always positive for person? What wherever it is placed or transits, it can be negative too. Again, it depends on the dignity largely. Okay, it depends on the dignity, whether it is in friendly sign or exaltation sign or debilitation sign. These type of things. But Lagna Lord Dasha is always considered to bring some benefit. I am not saying all the benefit. I am saying some benefit will come when you are going to Lagna Lord Dasha. Okay, even if it is Saturn, and Saturn is your Lagna Lord, being Capricorn or Aquarius ascendant person, even Saturn Dasha can bring some sort of benefits on overall life, but with Saturnian nature, delay, hard work, perseverance. Likewise, Jupiter Dasha going on. Jupiter is Lagna Lord. Jupiter Dasha will bring some sort of high in life, some sort of rise in life. But with Jupiterian nature, the person would have to get into work related with Jupiter, that is knowledge sharing, guiding, counseling, teaching people, and all. Ketu in Ashwini Aries results. They are like very good with metaphysics. Understand Ashwini is related with Ashwini Kumar, metaphysical healers, and Ketu rules Ashwini. Okay, so this is like very good for any metaphysical related work, metaphysics, occult, mysticism, any research oriented work, even like physical health, medicine, and all. So then this is also where this Ketu in Ashwini can give good results. Obviously, other results are difficult in relationship matters. Ketu is not a relationship oriented matter. What are the effects of planets in Aquarius Navamsha. And Navamsha, I look for someone's right life path. I don't look for marriage related matters. So that is the thing. Then like Aquarius Navamsha, Aquarius is the sign of entrepreneurship, serving humanity. Navamsha is the right life path. So person's right life path is in like serving humanity through entrepreneurship. And if planets are sitting there, that means those planets are pushing the person to be in entrepreneurship in matters related with that planet, so that they can serve humanity. Shubhashtami, Dr. Gauri Tiwari. I I like this title in front of your name, Dr. Gauri Tiwari. Everyone say Dr. Gauri Tiwari. Okay, nice. Uh, Ananya. Ketu in 8th house, Bharani Nakshatra, Ketu Mahadasha going on. Right. This is uh, this is like, okay, you need some help. Ketu Mahadasha. Let me give you some time. It will take 4 5 minutes. So as you are going through Ketu Dasha, Ketu is in 8th house in Bharani Nakshatra. That means you are Virgo ascendant. Okay. Uh, Eighth house represents major changes. Ketu is a malefic planet. It can bring some major changes. Okay, it can bring some major changes in life. You may have to let go of some things in your life. You have to let go of some people in your life during Ketu Dasha. So just be ready. Okay, understand. This is the biggest test of Ketu Dasha. Ketu is about letting go of the things. Okay, Ketu is all about letting go of the things. Its Dasha comes to teach us that nothing is going to be here forever. No one is going to be here forever. You are not going to be here forever. Okay, this is the main purpose of this Dasha. So, to teach this lesson, it will get you into the circumstances time and again throughout this Ketu Dasha that you have to let go of some things or some people in your life. Be receptive towards that. Be ready to let go of the things or those people. Then you can handle this Dasha in a better way. If you try to resist it, if you try to cling on to it at the people or hold on to the things, then it is a very painful dasha. Okay, so this is the first thing. Ketu, meditation is the only way to deal with Ketu. Meditation will be make you receptive, make you aware of the circumstances, situations of your life. You can handle it well. Where you can use this dasha best is Ketu related matters, 8th house related matters, Bharani related matters. Ketu, 8th house, Bharani, they all represent research, occult mysticism. If you are in medical field, then interested in medical field, then surgeries, any type of research oriented work. Just devote yourself into this any type of research oriented work, and you can sail through this session. But if you are trying to achieve something or be ambitious about, okay, I should have this or that, or I should buy this property, I should have this person in my life, then this dasha can be very okay. Meditate regularly. It is very important to go through to do meditation in Ketu dasha. Being vegetarian is a humanitarian. If we follow sadhu lifestyle like you, then we can be called sadhu. As per my opinion, every human must be vegetarian. It's good for human, universe, and animals. I agree on this. We should be vegetarian, but there is another truth of this thing is that our population is so high. The world population, we are touching 8 billions. Uh, Honestly speaking, we cannot provide vegetarian food for 8 billion people. So before saying that people should be vegetarian, we should be able to provide vegetarian food, which we are not able to provide. So a large portion of the population will be dependent on non-veg also. Osho had Rahu in 11,000 Pisces and he was a Taurus ascendant. How would you interpret that for him to be who he was uh, he was as a spiritual leader, right? And everything started clicking for him in his fame and his recognition related matters with the start of Rahu Dasha. Rahu was in Pisces. Rahu is obsession. Pisces is spirituality. Even Pisces Lord Jupiter was exalted. So he was all about the spiritual matters. He was all about. Osho says that never talk about me in past tense. So Osho is all about spiritual matters. He spent a lot of time in spirituality and understanding different theories and all that, and through his own experiences in a spiritual forum, and then he started preaching people. Okay, so and all this majority of his fame and recognition and all, it came with the start of Rahu Dasha. This is where he came up with this like hyper controversial image, Rahu. Okay, elusive image for himself, and people started recognizing. So Rahu Dasha was very important for him. Rahu in Pisces. Mangal. Mm, Mangal, Rahu, Shukra in seventh house, money, ninth, Moon, Shani. In engineering, should he study? Please reply. Mangal, Rahu. Yeah, he can. Like Rahu, for engineering related matters like Saturn, Rahu, Mars, they become important. So, like when Saturn is in the ninth house and like Mars, Rahu are together in the fifth house, it can help. Seventh, it can help in engineering or technology related study. But again, like prediction is a long time. It takes long time. So just take proper consultation. If you really need a help, take a proper consultation. I'm not saying take from me, take from anyone. Okay, but take a proper consultation if you have a proper issue going. Kanya Rashi, which profession to go? Nothing like that. Okay, one there can be millions of people with Kanya Rashi in this world. Uh, every day, thousands of children are taking birth with Kanya Rashi. We cannot say all of them are going into the same profession. Okay, so again, career consultation is a long process. I am not telling that take from me. Don't take consultation from me. Take from anywhere you want, but take a proper consultation. If you really need a help on these bigger topics, okay, career, marriage, relationship, education, then a proper consultation can help you. One comment is not going to help. Okay. Right, Ananya ji, thank you. I'm fine, Dr. Gauri Tiwari. It's just formal title. Please call me Gauri. You are Dr. Gauri Tiwari. Okay, everyone call Dr. Gauri Tiwari. Your views on Ketu's aspect, like Ketu aspecting Mars, Sun, Moon, and Mercury. Ketu's aspects are fifth and ninth. Fifth house is education, ninth house is higher education. Wherever Ketu is aspecting, that's where we need to educate ourselves. Okay. Um, I have separately made videos on aspects and planets, and all those videos may help you. You can find them in like this playlist section. As per you, how are the MDs selected in one's chart to provide optimal results of for growth. Take example of Osho's chart. What would be the result? A Mahadasha selected in one's chart to provide optimal result of growth. If he faces Saturn Mahadasha, it is rather than the dasha. Dasha is important. Okay, dasha is very important. The person should be aligned with his path in that dasha. Okay, understand if my Jupiter dasha is going on and I'm not doing any work related with Jupiter, then I cannot expect any good result coming. I will get average result. No, nothing like I'm doing something else and I'm going through Jupiter dasha and I'm expecting all the good results of Jupiter. That cannot happen. I have to get myself involved with Jupiterian activities. With him, what was the case that he entered into Rahu dasha and he was doing Rahu in Pisces related work. He was aligned with his path. He was always aligned with his path. Okay. So even if Saturn Dasha had come, he was still aligned with his path. So even Saturn was for him in 8th house. 8th house Sagittarius, occult mysticism. He was into that mystical field throughout. So it is all about being aligned with your charts. And once you are aligned, then it doesn't matter whether you are going to Rahu Dasha or Jupiter Dasha, Saturn Dasha, every Dasha is going to bring result. We just need to become aligned with the chart energy. That's it. Were you ever married or in any relationship? I didn't marry. Okay, thank you. Relationship I had. Okay, I had some crazy relationships. Venus in Mula. What else you can expect? Okay. If Sun is in 12th house for Virgo ascendant, is getting I'm going abroad set for sure. Nothing is for sure in astrology because your astrological chart is how your life should be. It is not how your life would be. Okay, now understand the difference between should be and would be. Your chart shows how you should live your life, but it doesn't show how you will live your life because in between this should be and would be, you are standing with all your ego. Okay, your chart is telling you to work in this direction, you want to work in that direction. Your chart is telling you to go into this occult field, you want to go in medical field, right? Your chart someone's chart may not indicate towards marriage, but society wants you to get married. Okay, so these two things are always there. Okay, should be and would be. Your chart is what should be. Within, between this should be and would be, you are standing with all your societal conditioning and your ego and your egoistic desires. And your actions will be as per your egoistic desires, they will not be as per your chart. So that's why it is not for sure, and no prediction is for sure. Okay, no prediction in astrology can be for sure. It should be. With Sun is in the 12th house, you should move to foreign lands. You should try your best to move foreign lands because that is where you are going to gain authority and recognition. Okay, so you should try for it. It doesn't mean that you will. Okay, how can we contact you personally? There is a site astrosaxena.in. In that site, there is a services tab. You will find all the information there. Astrosaxena.in. Okay. Saturn in 7. Just a second. How does the upcoming Ketu transit affect people running Ketu Dasha? Wherever Ketu is transiting, like it may separate person from that area of life. Like Ketu is transiting through your fourth house. So the person will be separated from the fourth house related matters. If you are Virgo ascendant, Ketu is transiting through your second house. You may be separated from your family related matters. You may have some issues in finance and all that. All these articles are written. Please check website for all these articles. Saturn in seventh house in Uttarabhadra Nakshatra and currently going through its dasha. What events would I face during this period? Saturn in seventh house in Uttarabhadra Nakshatra. Right. Saturn in seventh house. Seventh house is the house of relationship. If you are in relationship or if you are married, you can have some stress going on there. The seventh house related matters. Saturn is all about stress, changes and challenges. So in relationship life, you can feel some sort of stress, some sort of challenges in your relationship matters, maybe possible changes also. It also means Saturn is your sixth lord also. Just be careful of your health issues. Okay. So these are the main things which I can tell right now. I'm fine, Priya madam. How are you? What is the what is the importance of Bhrigu Bindu in one's chart, and why does ascendant passing through Bhrigu Bindu uh, during lifetime triggers a specific ascendant lord, I think you mean. Is there any data on a spiritual awakening and trigger of Bhrigu Bindu? I wrote an article on Bhrigu Bindu. If you like, you can try it. There is a chart of Paulo Coelho, the writer of Alchemist. His chart also I discussed on the same point of Bhrigu Bindu that may you may find interesting. Okay, Bhrigu Bindu is like your destiny point. Okay, it is again the differences in interpretation can be that your you may feel that it is destined to happen. Okay, it is destiny point, so it is going to happen anyhow. Okay, what I say is that it is where your destiny will push you again and again. You will get into the circumstances to deal with that matter again and again. Whether you eventually deal with it or not is still your free will. Okay. So your Bhrigu Bindu, wherever it is falling, it will push you towards that thing again and again in your life. Okay. Deal with this matter. Deal with this matter. Okay. Put your hard work there. Whether you do it or not is still your free will. Okay, so that is how I understand free this uh, Bhrigu Bindu. Okay, so it is an important it is actually important, very important for an astrologer for making prediction, especially career related prediction. uh, Spiritual awakening trigger, it depends on where Bhrigu Bindu is falling, and if it is triggering that spiritual sides of life in someone's chart, then it can bring a spiritual awakening and all. Okay, but those articles may help you. I started typing before I put comment. You told answer. Great. Telepathy. Okay. If we are not under Ketu or Rahu Dasha, does it still affect us? Yeah, their transits are always like long term. All these long term transits will always impact you. Rahu Ketu Dasha, everything is impacting. Understand this thing also. Everything is even moon transit is impacting, but it is so fast that you don't realize it. It is just that we are not that aware, that conscious to realize, to be aware of moon transit related result or Mercury Venus transit related results. But because Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, Jupiter, these transits are so long, from 13 months to 30 months, they give the impact, and we feel the impact over a long period of time. So this is where we feel that okay, it is giving the result. If Dasha Lord is friendly to Lagna Lord, Dasha Lord. But enemy to moon, what will be the result? Person will rise in life, person will have some gains in life, but mind will not accept it. Mind will still feel, oh, I'm going through a rough time, it is not that beneficial time. Okay, moon is mind, so mind will not be mind will not be like very much receptive towards the events or feeling positive. Then what does Navamsha indicate apart from married life and mental effects of native? It doesn't indicate actually married life. Okay, first of all, leave this married life kind of thing. Navamsha is only the chart of right life path. Understand from where the Navamsha is coming. It is coming from your ninth house. What is ninth house? Ninth house is the house of is the highest of the dharma house. Okay, there are three dharma houses in your chart: first, fifth, ninth. Ninth is the highest of the dharma house. Ninth house shows your dharmic path in life. So what Navamsha should show? If Navamsha is coming out of ninth house, Navamsha should also show your dharmic path in life. Why to make it a chart of marriage? Because the majority of people follow the same path. 99% of people follow the same path. Okay, that is why these people will have that is why people have given this chart as the signification of marriage. But Navamsha has nothing to do with marriage. Even astrology has nothing to do with marriage as a social institution. Okay, so Navamsha is only chart of your right life path. What right life path you should be following? Shreya ji, बोलिए. If the tenth aspect of Saturn is in the seventh house of Mangal, then the Manglik doshas don't survive. Everything is an addition in astrology. Okay, understand? Never get into this type of philosophy that this thing is cancelling that thing or that thing is cancelling this thing. Everything gets added up. So Manglik, first of all, like I don't pay much attention to Manglik. There are thousands other things which can spoil someone's relationship in astrology. So I don't pay that much attention. But Mars in the seventh house will also bring its result. Saturn's aspect will also bring its result. If you are having any dasha or transit going on, that will also bring result. Everything is an addition in astrology. Nothing cancels any. Which year you were born? 1979. My chart is on website. If someone is interested in knowing my chart, it is just search for chart of an astrologer and all you will find my chart. 6 February 1979, 1:30 a.m. Indore, MP, India. Could you elaborate Sadbhishak Nakshatra? Padapur. Sadbhishak. Again, all these videos and articles are made. Just search for specific article. You will have better help because there I discuss in detail. Sadbhishak, in brief, I can say that Sadbhishak. This word literally means 100 physicians of the god. Sadbhishak, 100 physicians of the god, 100 healers. Okay, so this nakshatra is very closely connected with healing, any kind of healing, um, physical, spiritual, mental, psychological. Okay, any counseling kind of activity. It is also nakshatra of large organizations or serving humanity, serving a higher cause, these type of things, new inventions. This is all represented by Satvisha. Pada 4 means it is the fourth pada. Fourth pada is of moksha. This person may utilize all this energy of Sadveshak to uh, achieve his moksha, liberation. Is it true you will get your spouse from foreign lands even if Venus in 12th house? We cannot say that. We can only say that person can have relationship in foreign lands, or person can get into relationship with someone in foreign land. I may be here only in India, but I may get involved with someone in foreign lands. Whether that will convert into marriage or not depends on your social criteria. What if Bhrigu Bindu is falling in first house? First house is self, work for yourself. Bhrigu Bindu, your destiny is to focus on yourself, work for yourself, and serve people through self. In Aquarius Lagna, 10th Lord Mars in 11th house with Ketu. This 11th Lord Jupiter is in 10th house with all the house the career. Want to make career in occult, this is a good position, you can consider it, but as I always say, career consultations take a long time. I cannot help you like this. I also don't say that take consultation from me. Don't take any consultation from me, please. Take consultation from astrologer of your choice, but take a proper consultation. If you have this serious issue going like career, relationship, for these matters, at least we should be ready to spend some money and take a proper consultation so that we should get proper help. Because in one comment, neither you are going to change your career. If I just make a comment, you are not going to leave your job and come into a cult just because of one comment. So pay attention to this advice. How to calculate Bhrigu Bindu? Is it Gemini astrology? No, it is concept of Parashara only. Take your Rahu position, take your Moon position, and divide it by two. Rahu in I'm giving the simplest of example. Rahu in Taurus, Moon in Cancer. Bhrigu Bindu may fall into Gemini. The middle point. Moon was in Punarvasu for me today in 2 hours. I changed my face to today. And just an example of transit. Great. Jupiter transit over the natal sun is this natal Saturn is this considered good time. We can never associate the word good with Saturn. It is always challenging. Saturn is always challenging. Jupiter transiting over Saturn. Jupiter is knowledge. Saturn is your responsibility. You may come to know about your responsibility. You may have the knowledge and recognition. Okay, fine. This is what I am supposed to do in my life, and this is where I should be putting my efforts. Okay. Never use the word good with Saturn. Moon in 11th house, sun, how long? 50 minutes. Okay, we can continue for some time. Ooh, we have some questions. Okay, Moon in 11th house and Sun and Jupiter. Okay, right. The Moon in 11th house and Sun and Jupiter in 5th house for Scorpio ascendant. What will be the result? Moon in 11th house, Virgo. Sun Jupiter in 5th house, Pisces. Mm, Sun is career oriented planet. It also rules the 10th house of career for you. It is sitting in the 5th house, education, creativity, and all. This person can be very creative, can be in career of education, knowledge, or guiding, counseling kind of profession, maybe in spirituality. And Moon is making the person more perfectionist kind of person. That can be the result. Libra ascendant Lord Venus in 12th house. Sun is in first house. What will be the result? This person may have a lack of confidence, a lack of heavy lack of confidence. Because Sun is also debilitated, its Lord is also debilitated in 12th house of losses. This person continuously feels that I am not good enough. Everyone else around me is smart, and they may not feel any support coming from father and all. So What they need to do is to move away from their birthplace. Venus is in the 12th house. 12th house of foreign lands. Go into foreign lands. Settle down there. Have a life there. People will appreciate you more in foreign lands. Plus, Sun in Libra shows that person will be much better in his own business kind of thing rather than working under other people. His first house of D9 is considered first house or its ninth house. Different astrologers have different views. I consider first house one. How will be the certain dasha if it is the lord of Dushtana and also Trikona, Jupiter. Okay. For sixth house related matters, whenever you get into sixth house related matters of diseases, conflicts, obstacles, debts, and all, you may feel that this dasha is difficult. Whenever you are dealing with ninth house related matters or wherever Jupiter is placed, you may still feel better. What does Ishta Devta signifies in the astrology? I don't know if it signifies anything in astrology. They say that this like it is that particular Devta is going to help you. If you worship that particular goddess or deity, that is going to help you in your life, and it is going to make your life better. Again, I think everything comes from the same energy and goes back to the same energy. For me, it is no difference whether I worship Jesus or Nanak or Muhammad or Krishna, anything, or Osho. So no big deal. Okay. So this is what I feel, that I don't pay much attention to this Ishta Devta and all that. Born in MP and moved to Andhra Pradesh and settled in Secunderabad. Why? Because my father was working here in our, and then an advocate, lawyer. What is the effect of planets in Shadashtak relationship with each other in one's chart or synastry? And they may bring lots of instability. Shadashtak means 6-8 relationship. Six houses in obstacles, eighth house is instability, ups and downs. So this person is going to have lots of obstacles, instability going through those planets. If Sadvishak Nakshatra is in my sixth house, so does that interpret that I would need 100 of physicians for my illness to heal? It's your choice. If you want to have your healing or you want to heal others, your priority should be to heal others. That I will be one of 100 of physicians who can heal others. This is how we make our choices. The one sentence you have written, okay, maybe just in a funny way. Maybe you are making fun of Sadvishak Nakshatra in a way, which I feel like you have invited illnesses for you by writing this sentence. And this is why I am so particular that we should at least think positive. You have invited illnesses for you by writing this. Does that mean that I would need 100 of physicians to for my illness? Why couldn't you think that you can be one of the healers who can heal others? This is how we invite troubles for ourselves. Okay. So you can also think that you can help others rather than you need helping of others. Saturn Mars conjunction in Sagittarius for Gemini moon sign, what indicates? Uh, Saturn Mars conjunction in Sagittarius for Gemini moon sign. In relationship matter, they may find a lot of difficulties. Saturn Mars stress, frustration in relationship and all. Okay. But for knowledge-oriented pursuits, it is great conjunction. They may bring a lot of focus to the person in knowledge-oriented matters. Moon in fourth house, Rahu in fifth. Where is Bhrigu Bindu? Now, also look at the degrees of moon in fourth house, Rahu in fifth house degrees, and then try to find the middle point. And it has to be from Rahu to moon rather than moon to Rahu. Okay, you have to count from Rahu and come to moon rather than coming from moon to Rahu. Okay. Uh, there is a article of Brigu Bindu. You can read that article. You can find on website. You may find it. Ketu and Saturn in 12th house, Aries ascendant. Ketu and Saturn in 12th house, Aries ascendant. A person can feel lots of stress in foreign lands or in and their spiritual views may develop with lot of delay and hard work. So that can be the result. But for spiritual matters, for occult research oriented matters, hidden matters, it is a very good position. In relationship matters, not so good. अच्छे दिन कब आएंगे? मुझे नहीं मालूम सर, मैंने कोई वादा नहीं करा अच्छे दिन का, जिन्होंने वादा किया था उनसे पूछो. Is Mars in eighth house in a female chart is not considered good? If yes, then why it is so? Because Mars is anyways not a relationship oriented planet. It is not considered good for relationship matters. Mars is dominance and eighth house is your relationship benefits. So in matters of relationship benefits, this person may feel lots of dominance struggle going on. Okay, so this is where and it can bring some sudden event, like it can, like in rarest of rare cases, 1% of cases, it can bring some sudden events, accidents to themselves or to their partner. That can also happen, but in rarest of rare cases. In my career, only once saw it, like in 7 years, 7 8 years, looking after like about 10,000 chart, only one case. Okay, so in rarest of rare case, that can also happen, that person may get involved with some accident or a sudden event, or person's partner may involve, but largely it is about dominance and control struggle in relationship. Aries, seventh house, Mercury and Mars. Lots of conflicts, fights, verbal fights in relationship. Also like dominance struggle in relationship, dominance and control. Can people get married if Moon is 6 8 from each other? People get married and can get married anytime. Your society will make them married. Who cares after what happens after marriage? Who cares about it? Okay, so don't worry. People can get married anyhow. Okay, with the worst of the charts, they can get married. Marriage remains your social institute. Your society decides. I think you are new to my site or channel. Please read my views on astrology and marriage. Then maybe uh, you may not ask these questions. What will be the result of Venus in the seventh house and Sun in the fifth house for Aquarius ascendant in D9 chart? If you are asking for marriage related matters, no result. If you are asking for like life path related matters, then it is Aquarius ascendant. Then I will first look at Saturn Rahu position, Aquarius lords. Then Venus rules ninth house. Ninth house lord is sitting in the seventh house. So it is shows that person should serve other people through his own business, which may be in creativity. Scorpio Lagna, fifth lord is in Cancer sign with Ketu. Can't conceive what to do. Conception depends on the dashas also. Rahu Ketu represent alternate ways, so look for alternate ways of conception, like this IVF and all that. Again, it is not a consultation. I am not giving any consultation. If you are having a serious issue going on, take a proper consultation. Again, don't take from me, take from any astrologer of your choice. Okay, but this any serious issue going on, career, relationship, childbirth, foreign travel, take a proper consultation. Okay, that will be helpful for you. I will agree with mean transit of nodes. Today is ninth, and transit of Rahu is felt over now rather than in March. Uh, and mean transit are happening on 12th or 13th, 12th, I guess. Yeah, 12th. It is still there time there. If you are really into mean nodes transit, then there is still time. What will be the result of Ketu in the seventh house in Gemini ascendant? Ketu in the seventh house is always difficult for relationship matters. Person feels separation, a sense of separation in relationship matters. Okay. Whenever they are single, they are seeking a relationship, and whenever they are in relationship, they are seeking singlehood. That okay, my life, single life was better. Yo, thanks, Libna, welcome. Why is Lord Rahu taken for BB calculation instead of Ketu? Because Rahu is what we are supposed to do. Ketu is what we have already done. Rahu should be your destiny. Rahu should be connected with your destiny in this life rather than any other plan. Can you analyze personal horoscope? I do. Okay, I do analyze. And if you feel taking consultation, you can do so through site astrosaxena.in services tab. Does Rahu and Ketu always give result as their sign lord? Yeah, a sign lord or the planet conjunct with it with them have bigger impact. Okay, great. Aquarius Lagna 11th house Sun and retro Venus. How is married life? Again, astrology and marriage has no connection with each other. Here, Sun with retro Lagna, retro Venus only means that person may reflect back upon his relationship many a times. The Sun is ego and Venus is relationship. Person can have lots of ego conflicts in relationship. Thanks for keeping this session today. Welcome. Uh, Saturn in 12th house, Jupiter in second house for Aquarius ascendant. Great. Jupiter in second house. Great for Jupiter in second house, Pisces. What else you want? You have a lot of money, right? Anyways, so Saturn in 12th is like good for if someone wants to settle down in foreign lands and all. For that, it is good. So this is the thing. Because ascendant lord going into the 12th house of foreign land, so person can go into foreign lands and settle down there, but it will require a lot of effort. Okay. um, Jupiter in second house shows like money is gradually growing in person's life, but as person improves in life, his money can grow. Thank you, you're welcome. Right, it is over 1 hour. Any other question or I should close it? Okay, thank you. Take care. Enjoy your week ahead.